Hey guys, I'm here today with my first pregnancy vlog. I just got done doing my Birchbox unboxing, hence the super bright pink lip. It's definitely out of my comfort zone. It is Stila Bella, in case you care. I'm hoping I can get this filmed. My camera battery doesn't have a whole lot of charge, so we'll just see. I took a nap earlier today, so I have a bit of a hoarse voice. I'm sorry if that sounds bad to you guys. But anyways, I thought I would just go ahead and do this because I was kind of in the mood to do it. Anyways, I thought I would start doing pregnancy vlogs. Not every week, maybe not every other week, at least once a month. I don't really know how often. We'll just see if there's like a lot of stuff that's interesting that I want to talk about, if I've had a doctor's appointment, or if anything changed, then we'll revisit that. So, I'm filming this on Thursday. You're going to see it on Sunday. But as of Friday, I was exactly 13 weeks. So that's exciting. I think that I have definitely, I guess what I'll do is I'll just kind of talk about, this video I'll talk about how I found out I was pregnant, but every week or each video I'll talk about like some of the symptoms and things that are happening. And then I pulled up a pregnancy questionnaire that I thought I would do every week or every video and answer the questions, and we can see how things change as we go along. So anyways, let's just kind of do a little bit of a backup, talk about how I found out I was pregnant. Well, we decided we were going to start trying to have a baby, I think March, April, something like that. And when we decided to start trying, we ended up getting pregnant the first month, the first time. So super fast. There were definitely no problems with that. And around mid-May, I started thinking, you know, it's that time, I should be having my period. And I took a pregnancy test and it came back negative, and I was like, well, maybe I'm just a little wrong on my periods, because actually that month is when I was going to start really paying attention to the exact dates, because before I just kind of had like a roundabout idea in my head, but it wasn't anything super specific. I didn't really have a reason to be. And so I was like, okay, well, maybe that's wrong. So we ended up, I went out of town for a little bit, and while I was gone, I started feeling so sick. So sick. I was like, I know that's what it is. I just know. With my daughter, I didn't have terrible morning sickness, which is a complete lie. It is like all day sickness. But this, it was just, that's got to be what it is. And I was at my parents', and I was just like, I'm going to wait till I get home and take a pregnancy test. And as soon as I got home, I took one, and it was super positive. So I guessed back to where when I thought I might have gotten pregnant based on my period, and it ended up being that I think I was 8 weeks pregnant. So I know that's kind of crazy that I didn't find out till then, but I took a pregnancy test and it was negative, which is kind of my fault. I brought the Kroger brand because I was being cheap. I took it in the afternoon, and then by the time I got home from being out of town, I wanted to wait till I was back with my husband. It ended up being further along than I thought. So anyways, oh well, I went to the doctor for my first appointment, and I was at 9 weeks pregnant, and everything looked good. We saw the baby on the ultrasound, and you know, everything was good. So that was exciting. And you know, we're super excited. So that's basically the gist of the story of how we found out. And we ended up telling my daughter a week ago, I think, maybe a little more than a week ago. And we did a cute little thing. I had ordered her a new baby doll, and we let her open it, and she opened it up, and she was so happy to see it, and we told her it was so she could practice to become a big sister. And her reaction was so sweet. She was so excited. She was like, really? Because she loves babies, but I don't think she really thought they were kind of like in the realm of possibilities of having one. I guess it was just one of those things. She would see babies wherever, but she didn't ever actually think to ask for one. So that's exciting. So now we've gone ahead and made it public, official, so everybody knows in our personal life. And everybody's pretty excited that, you know, personally cares. And all of you that mentioned on my last video where I announced it, thank you so much for your sweet comments. That means a lot to me that you would care, and you'd care to follow this journey with me, because I think it is so exciting when there's somebody that I watch videos and they announce they're pregnant. I love to follow the journey. So I figured this would be a good way for me to document it and share it with you all. And if there's anything you ever want me to touch on specifically about pregnancy stuff, because there's so much about pregnancy that you don't find out till you're pregnant. People just don't tell you. if you've not figured that out by me, oh, I'm not an open book. I definitely try to keep some stuff private, but I'm definitely honest about stuff. I don't like fudge stuff. I just definitely tell it like it is. So anyways, that's about that. At the beginning I felt so sick, but now that's kind of slacked up and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm just tired. I feel like I drink gallons of water all day long. That's all I want to drink. My like LaCroix coconut waters, it just tastes bad. Those little Pellegrino blood orange drinks taste awful. I cut out coffee in the new year and I've cut out my caffeinated teas. Every once in a while I have like a little bit of green tea, but I definitely keep it very minimal on the caffeine. That's just something I think it's good to do, and it's definitely something I try to do. So that is that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. After I watch this video and back, I may have to make myself an outline for the next one. I don't want to be too haphazard, but I thought this was just be a good little intro to see how it's received. My camera is flashing, so if you see me in a little bit and I look different or darker, that will be why. So anyways, let's go ahead and do this little questionnaire. Okay, we'll just do these every time. How far along? 13 weeks. Total weight gain? Nothing. My weight before I got pregnant fluctuates between 120 to 123, 124, and I weighed myself this morning and it was 121. So my weight was pretty much 120 to 124 anyways, so I've not gained any weight, so that's exciting. With my last pregnancy, I gained 45 pounds, and that's a lot to lose on somebody that's 5'1", so I definitely do not want to have to lose 45 pounds again. Maternity clothes? No, but I did wear some workout like capris yesterday, and they definitely were starting to like kind of roll over because I just look like I have a pudge. So I definitely need to get some maternity leggings. Okay, stretch marks. No. When I was pregnant with my daughter, I didn't get any stretch marks except for a few little tiny white ones at the top of my thighs. And so that's all I have. I don't have anything new. I definitely shouldn't be getting anything new this soon. So hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Okay, sleep. I am sleeping like crap. I toss and turn all night long. I've been having to get up to pee like 2 or 3 times, which I know that's because I'm drinking so much water. I'm drinking water in the middle of the night and as I'm falling asleep. But I toss and turn all night long. I'll fall asleep around 9. I'll wake up at 11. I'll wake up at 1, 3, 5, 6. It's just been awful. So sleep is not good. I'm going to have to pull out my pregnancy pillow when I start needing it. Best moment of this week. I can't really say there's been a great pregnancy moment this week. Probably just not feeling like the doo-doo. I've been feeling better. Miss anything. We went to Ruth's Chris a few weeks ago, and I really was sad to not get a medium rare steak and the ahi tuna appetizer. And I've been craving some spicy tuna sushi, which it's not like I eat that all the time anyways, but I could really eat it right now. Movement. I feel like maybe it's like little gas bubbles or something, but I definitely feel like a little bit of some stirring. And I know it's not a baby kick, so it's probably just some kind of gas bubbles. Food cravings? No, not really. Just water. Anything making you queasy or sick. I was using a Bath & Body Works lotion, lemon pomegranate cream, right when I found out I was pregnant, like right before. So, I can't stand that. The Bath & Body Works watermelon lemonade scent, I cannot stand. It makes me vomit. I'm using my Origins Ginseng Body Moisturizer. It's almost done or I would quit it, and it's starting to make me feel a little sick. But that's about all since. Have you started to show yet? I have like a little pudge. It just looks like I have a little bit of a beer belly. Not even a beer belly, just like somebody's put on a little bit of weight. Gender. We are not going to find out the gender. We're going to let it be a surprise. Labor signs, no. Belly button, in or out, definitely in. Wedding rings on or off, definitely on. Even though a lot of times I don't wear it, it's because like if I'm at the house cleaning, I don't put them on. So if you see me out and about, I always have them on. Happy or moody most of the time? I've definitely been a little more grumpy this go around, and I'm also a little teary. Like earlier we went to the library and it was this superhero day, and I would like get teared up when everybody was talking about their superheroes. My camera battery again. Looking forward to. I have another doctor's appointment on Tuesday, so I'm looking forward to that. That's exciting. But other than that, that's all. So I'm going to try to get off real fast. If it cuts me off, I'm not being rude. If there's any questions, let me know down below. In the next video, I'll definitely make it a little more lengthy and go more into detail. But this one, I guess, was just kind of like a trial to run to see, I don't know, what came to mind, what flowed, what there was to talk about. I'll definitely go over like pregnancy symptoms people don't tell you about, some books I've read the last go around that I definitely think you should think about, just anything different I've done and stuff. And I will definitely include my daughter in one of these videos so she can tell you her thoughts on it and let you know how so excited she is about being a big sister. So that's all. I'll let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all your congratulations. It means so much. Bye.